Hey there traders, welcome back to the channel. This is my week in review. I do this once a week, and this channel is all about my journey going from stock trading part-time, holding a job, to hopefully someday going full-time. So follow along and we'll see how my journey goes. This week was kind of quiet for me as far as the amount of trades I did. I'm trying to take more calculated trades and do safer trades on bigger stocks. The market overall last week, let's go back a week, went up pretty high. It went up to as high as 191, 192, and it's bounced around, but there's been a little bit of deflation in the AI bubble that's been kind of forming. And so the stock market overall, driven by tech, has gone down. So that's currently in my position now. I did pull some money out from some expenses as well, so that's reflected here. I got a bunch of stocks here in Hood. I'm overexposed in Hood. We can talk about that. Let's go back into my spreadsheet. Go back to November. I have this Hood call for 135 strike, and I collected 162 for that. And that is right here, the 135. Since then, Hood has dropped quite a bit, just like a lot of things. The past week, Hood had been bouncing around, above my strike price of 135 and just right at it. So 138 here and 133. So I kind of thought that maybe these shares would get called away. I also have another Hood at 132, which would definitely have been called away. So I thought, well, if these get called away, I'll be out of Hood, and I really like Hood. I kind of want to hold some shares. So I did a cash secured put at the 124 strike, and since then it's gone down. It's gone down to 119 where it currently is now. So that means I'm likely to hold on to this one, and then I'll be assigned these. Still got a couple of weeks before this one expires, so we'll see what happens. I do expect Hood to come up. I believe in the company. They're going international. They've acquired some brokerages in Southeast Asia, and that'll take a while for things to get ramped up there. And overall, the numbers and the premiums are really good on Robinhood. So for this month, you can see I got this 132, expires 12/19. I collected 470 on that. And this was rolled from before. I put the roll price here. It cost me $245 to roll this out from last month. After collecting 470, I ended up with 225 here. This NVDA, this was just, I think I went over this in my last video. It's just a quick 2-day trade. Collected a quick 80. And I did a buy to close, and I bought this back for $6 and then ended up at 74 there. So this is the other Hood put. This is for 200 shares, so 2 contracts, and I collected a total of 720 there, and that's in process. And like I said before, it looks like I'll probably be assigned these, and that's fine because the premiums are pretty good on Hood. If I look at Hood at the current price, 119, my average price is 132. Once those are assigned, that's going to be 200 shares. It's going to drop my average price down to like 128, I think. If after the 26th, when I'm assigned these, I can go trade Hood, sell, call, and I can go like out. Say if I was doing this today, let's go out like 30 days. And it went up to, above my average cost, which would be like 128, so 130. I could collect 490 times 4, which would be 1960. So that would be a pretty good premium to have. Of course, we're not anywhere near that, the date of expiration on this last cash secured put. So who knows what the numbers will be at that time. And Hood could be going back down. If it keeps going down, I'm going to wait for it to start reversing. Let's look at Hood right now. You never know when the bottom's coming in. So let's go to a week. I track things with the 10 EMA, the 20 EMA, and the 50 EMA. The blue 10 EMA is below the 20 EMA, so it's still on a downtrend. But once this crosses over and the blue crosses over the gray and the price goes above the 50 EMA, then I'll know it's back in an uptrend, and I might consider, because it's gone down so much, I might consider doing a leaps on that. And I put that on my sheet. I marked it in yellow. It's just kind of I'm not doing this yet, but at the 95 strike, going out to 3/19/2027, 462 days, with the current price being this and a delta 77. It cost me around $5,000. Plug that into optionstrat.com, build, and I go long call Hood, and I go out to the 18th of December at a price of, what did I say, 95. It means my break even would be about 139, so it would have to go up 17% to get to that 139, but after that it's all pure profit. And so I think in the course of over a year, like a year and a quarter, Hood is likely to go back up into this range and make some profit there. So I'm considering doing a leaps on Hood if it starts to turn around, and these numbers will change, but I'll keep you posted on that. One thing I did do back in November, I had this NVDA call at the 210 strike. I collected 348. I did a buy to close on this for 142. I was expecting NVIDIA to keep going up instead of capping my upside. I thought, well, I'll just hold the shares because NVIDIA is likely to just keep going up. So took that option off the market and was just going to hold shares and ride it up. But as we can see, the market this week has crashed. It was as high last week as like 189, 190. And now it's down to 175. It's probably a bargain if you got some cash available to buy some NVIDIA. Again, you want to probably wait until it starts to have that uptrend with the 10 EMA over the 20, which we're definitely not there yet. Lots of potential to go down. Looks like it might be bottoming out. The RSI is just above 30, 37, 38. But once we see this 10 EMA cross over the 20 EMA, that will signal an uptrend that things might be going back up. This also might be a good time to buy a leaps. You know, it's a bargain for NVIDIA. Other trades, I had this Amazon cash secured put, and it was assigned. I collected 287 on that. Closing price was 226, pretty close to my strike price of 230. I could turn around next week, make some new trades here, and sell a call. The trade Amazon. So my cost is 227.02. If I go sell a call, let's go 2 weeks. I could go 230 above my strike price, collect 293. Delta 38, I could be safer, collect some appreciation, go up to 235 if I want to hold these shares. Amazon, I might want to hold these shares. Delta is 23, so that's a lot safer. 23% chance that this would go above 235 and in the money. And I could collect, 142 on that. And I'd get the appreciation from 227 up to 235 if this did go in the money. So next week I'll be doing a call on it on Amazon because I was assigned. So to recap, I was thinking that these two hoods would be called away and I would have no hood shares. And so I did a cash secured put on hood for 200 for two contracts at 124, and the market's gone down below that at 119. So I'm going to have 400 shares of hood, and that is way overexposed. I keep saying I don't want to overexpose my account in any one ticker, as a percentage of my overall count. And I'm breaking my own rules here, so word to the wise, don't do this. Don't do what I'm doing. So yeah, once I can reduce my position size in hood, I'll probably hold on to some and ride it up. Hopefully it's going to go up next year. But the good thing is that the hood premiums are pretty good. And I think it's going to bounce back up. Now, if any of this is confusing you, I've got a free Discord that goes over all my trades and what I'm doing. That includes an options beginner course. So if you don't know what calls and puts are and you want to get involved, you want to learn about it and learn what I'm doing, you probably think what I'm talking about is all Greek here. But my free course here, if you join the free Discord, will give you everything you need to know. You can join in other people talking about their trades. I share all my trades and tips and tricks here. So go ahead and join that, take the free course, and we'll see you inside. Overall, the results of my premiums and dividends and interest so far, I'm up to 1469 this month in premium collected. That puts my account at 146913, and we'll see what I can do next week. Like I said, I got this Amazon. I should be able to collect some premium there, and I've got this TQQQ is going to expire. It's well in the money. I've got 600 shares of this because it's split. It was 300. So if I do 600 times my strike price, 42.5 times 6, that's 25,500 that I'll have back in my account, be able to make more trades after the 19th when this expires. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.